Alright, let's friggin' go. The audio quality is going to be bad. My video quality is also not great. But I would like to film my reaction to this because it might be entertaining. I don't know. We shall see.
With 10 adult dragons under its yoke, no power in the world could stand against it.
Okay, just, for information, I did not look up what this show is about. Like, I watched Game of Thrones, like, I know, but, like, I don't know when this is set. I don't know who the characters are. I know there's a pretty blonde lady who I have seen on posters. So I'm just going to be discovering things as we go along here. So that's, if I sound clueless, I'm coming at this with no information on what it is. I heard that Matt Smith is in it. Yeah, that's like the extent of what I know about this show.
Over 1,000 lords made the journey to Harrenhal. 14
Oh, that's why it's all destroyed.
Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
Viserys, I bet he's great. I bet he's fun.
The Prince Viserys Targaryen.
I am shocked at the surprising turn of events.
Rhaenys, a woman, would not inherit the Iron Throne. Jaehaerys called the Great Council to prevent a war being fought over his succession. For he knew the cold truth. The only thing that could tear down the House of the Dragon was itself.
Wait, is this about the Blackfire Rebellion? Like Daemon Blackfire? I've watched lore videos, okay? I know things. I've missed this soundtrack, man. Oh. Yeah, no, this is the real nostalgia for the original show. The soundtrack for this show has always been just phenomenal. Like, oh god. That job must be like have the highest mortality rate ever. Like how often do they get eaten by dragons? Oh, she's pretty. She seems cool.
Tyrax is growing quickly. She'll soon be as large as Caraxes. That's almost large enough to settle too. I believe I'm quite content as a spectator. Thank you.
Interesting. I do think it's interesting because it's almost 200 years before the original series. Like, you can tell, the fashion is different. Everything's a little bit plainer. Like, it's much less opulent, I guess, than the, original Game of Thrones series, right? I don't know if that'll change later on, but, just from the way they're dressed, it's much more simple, which I think is cool. I'm getting vibes. From those two. I hope my vibes are correct, because that would be fun.
Your Grace, at Prince Daemon's urging...
Wait, I was right! Prince Daemon. Blackfire Rebellion. Let's go.
If those shipping lanes should fall, it will beggar our ports.
The Crown has heard your report, Lord Corlys, and takes it under advisement.
I have a feeling he's going to be right a lot, and people are going to ignore him. It's the vibes I'm getting.
The cost of the tournament is not negligible. Perhaps we might delay until...
See, he's a practical one, because he's sober.
He passed through the Red Keep's gates at Frost Light.
Does my father know his head?
No.
Good.
God be good.
It's all right, sir.
Is he sitting on the Iron Throne? It's ballsy. I've always loved the sound of High Targaryen. High Valyrian. I love the sound of High Valyrian. I think it's really pretty.
I brought you something. Do you know what it is?
It's Valyrian steel.
Wait, who is he again? Is he her uncle or her cousin? I know either way it's kind of just as bad. Fucking Targaryens, I swear. Can you not? Like, I'm gonna ship it. I'm not gonna be happy about it. But I'm gonna do it. They have chemistry. I've seen like 10 seconds of them together. Her uncle. Okay, no, that is kind of worse than her cousin. Okay.
It's Valyrian steel.
Continuing on.
Like Dark Sister.
Turn around. Now, you and I both own a small piece of our ancestry.
What are you doing?
So you remember?
If the scepter sees this book,
Then the scepter.
Rhaenyra!
So she's supposed to be like 16, right? I like her. She's fun.
Born wearing a crown. God spare me. Birth is unpleasant enough as it is.
I'm glad they have a good relationship. That makes me happy. I was afraid it was going to be like just terrible.
Now, you're a pack of hounds. You're sated, honed for the hunt. My brother's city has fallen into squalor. Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive. No longer.
Oh, I feel like I'm not going to
Beginning
like
tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
Oh, he's the Law and Order Targaryen. Are they just beating up random people?
The prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
Brother?
Damon.
Carry on. You were saying something about my impunity.
If only the prince would show the same devotion to his lady wife as he does his work, your grace. But you've not been seen in the
He's married?
In the Vale, men are said to fuck sheep instead of women. I can assure you, the sheep are prettier.
Dear me. You made a vow before the Seven to honor your wife in marriage.
I'd gladly give Lady Rhaenyra to you, Lord Hightower, if you're in want of a woman to warm your bed. Your own lady wife passed recently.
He's the worst.
Did she not?
He's also very funny.
My apologies, your grace.
This council has, at great expense,
Such a little shit. That grin.
Understood, your grace.
He is the worst. He's the type of character, you know, that I'm like, would I despise him in real life? Yes. Do I think he's very funny in fictional TV shows? Yes.
What troubles you, my prince?
Can he not get it up?
by the news that I am happy to share.
I'm gonna be saying this a lot. I love the costuming. That red dress is gorgeous. Look at him go. And by go, I mean fall.
Joveworth's daughter is promised to that young Tarly squire.
Lord Massey's son?
They're to be married as soon as he wins his knighthood.
Best get on with it. I heard that Lady Eleanor is hiding a scrawling belly beneath her dress.
I want another courtly gossip. Let's go. That's such a dramatic helmet. I love it. It's very dumb. I'm here for it.
For his first challenge, Prince Daemon Targaryen chooses Sir Gawain Hightower of Old Town, eldest son of the Hand of the King.
Of course he does. Because he's a dick. Ooh. Oh. Damn. He's good. That's gotta be against the rules. Are there rules in jousting? Oh my gosh, are you just like... Oh, that horse is... That's terrible. Why would you do that? Oh, thank God the horse is okay.
70 years since King Maegor's end. These nights are as green as summer grass. None have known real war. Their lord sent them to the tourney field with fists full of steel and balls full of seed. And we expect them to act with honour and grace. It's a marvel that war didn't break out at first blood.
I kind of love her. She's cool. He is absolutely destroying him. Let's go. Get him. Get him.
Gods, he's Dornish.
I was hoping to ask for the princess's favor.
He's pretty. You should go for him.
What are you saying? My brother would murder me. Take my crown.
I wouldn't put it past him.
The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power, Your Grace.
That's a really good point.
The king to name a successor.
Well, who else would have a claim?
The king's firstborn child.
Rhaenyra.
A girl. I thought you might go to him. Offer him comfort.
In his chambers.
What?
I wouldn't know what to say.
It's not that. You'll be glad of a visitor.
So I mean just like comfort, like literally just not... I'm sorry, I think the worst...
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Does he? He doesn't seem like the type who would, you know, do that, but... Everyone mourns in different ways.
We must all mourn in our own way, Your Grace.
That's what I said.
My family has just been destroyed. But instead of being by my side or Rhaenyra's, you chose to celebrate your own rise!
You do not want him by Rhaenyra's side.
10 years you've been king, and yet not once have you asked me to be your hand.
Why would I do that?
Because I'm your brother.
You're a dumbass. That would be
And the blood of the
terrible.
dragon runs thick.
Then why do you cut me so deep?
I've only ever spoken the truth. I see Otto Hightower for what he is.
An unwavering and loyal
A
hand.
cunt. You're weak, Viserys.
That's kind of true. He has a point.
Your Grace.
Ooh. I love political intrigue so much. Let's go. And thus the Blackfire Rebellion begins.
King Viserys and his name.
I hope she talks with, you know, her. That'd be cool. Okay. Hell yeah, this is gonna be great. I am very excited about this. I've heard like good things from other people about like the other episodes that are out already. And I love political intrigue. I think it's fun. The costumes are I love the costumes so much. Like, but you can see like the difference historically, right, between like Game of Thrones and then this series, which is clearly earlier, which I think is really cool. I think all the cool little historical parallels are fun. And Daemon is one of those characters that I despise, but I also think he's intriguing, compelling, and very funny. So that should be fun. I'm guessing his attempted solution to this problem is he's gonna try to seduce Rhaenys, right? Like that's what he's gonna do. Which is gonna be fun, because okay, the thing is they have like really good chemistry. Like just that one scene, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Whether I ship them or not, that's an entirely different thing. But they do have very good chemistry, so I think every interaction between them is gonna be fun. Yep. I love Alicent. I think she's really interesting. She's a fun character. Also, her and Rhaenys, like, yeah, they're besties. Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that next episode like right now. So